Glitter Girl Yoga here, coming to you with a beginner's yoga flow. Today you will just need yourself, your mat, and a blanket. If you don't have a yoga blanket, you can use a towel or you can use a throw blanket from your couch just for some extra support. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Don't miss any yoga content. Let's meet on our mats. Alright, we're going to start with just an easy seat on our mat. Go ahead and fold your blanket, put it down in the center of your mat. Use it as a prop to make this seat really nice and comfortable. Feet are crossed underneath of each other. Spine is nice and tall. Light shining out of the crown of your head. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale down your spine. Let's do that again. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, roll them down your spine. Oh. So today here in Pueblo, Colorado, it's so nice and snowy outside. It's the perfect weather to warm up our bodies on the inside and really enjoy the comforts of home, right? Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, hands down to prayer center. Thank you so much for joining me for this beginner's yoga flow. So we will be moving at a pretty easy pace, and as we go through, I'll be explaining what we're doing. So go ahead and move your blanket out of the way and meet me on your hands and knees. Wrists stacked under your elbows and shoulders, knees stacked under your hips. Feet are flat on the floor, the tops of your feet are flat on the floor. Legs are hip distance apart. Nice straight spine. You're going to inhale, drop your belly, look up. Filling up your belly with air. This is called cow. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Cat. Inhale, drop to cow. And exhale, cat. Really accentuating these movements. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, cow. And exhale, chin to chest, arch your back. Cat. One more inhale, cow. Warming up our spine. Exhale, cat. And meet me in a neutral spine. So what we're going to do here is start to fire up our core and really work on our balance before we begin our flow. So go ahead and take your left leg straight out behind you with your toes tucked, leg long. Firing up your core, bringing your belly button up towards your spine and squeezing towards the midline. Inhale that left leg up. So don't get any arch in your spine, but really you should be holding your core nice and strong and keeping and maintaining a nice, long, straight spine. Exhale down. All right, we're going to do that on the other side. Bring out your right leg nice and long. Hold your core tight. Squeeze in the midline and inhale that right leg back up. And exhale down. Good. Do that again. Inhale your left leg up. And exhale down. Right leg up. And exhale down. All right, for these next two, if you want to keep just only using your legs, that's totally fine. But if you'd like to add an extra challenge, we're going to lift up our opposite arms as well. So, inhale your left leg up to rise. On an exhale, bring your right arm out in front of you. Hands shining forward, like you're gonna shake someone's hand. Gaze still down towards your mat to maintain that straightness in your spine. Inhale, and exhale, lower. Good, let's do that again on the other side. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, left arm in front of you. Inhale, and exhale down. We're gonna do that again one more time on each side. Firing up our core, firing up our balance, firing up our strength. Your amazing, beautiful, strong bodies. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, right arm out. Inhale, hold. And exhale, down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, left arm out. Inhale, hold. And exhale, down. Excellent work. Good job. So now what we're going to do is we are going to jump into what we call in yoga our sun salutation A. So I'm going to walk you through what that means. So go ahead and come back into that nice tabletop. Go ahead, tuck your toes behind you. Legs are still hip distance apart. Fire up that lower belly, holding that core, and bring your legs up high to the sky. Oh gosh. This shirt is very billowy and it's right in my face. This is downward facing dog. So your palms should be very firmly planted into the mat. Fingertips spread wide. Pressing very deep into the earth, spiraling your biceps towards your ears. Sending your hips high to the sky. Maybe a micro bend in your knee. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, see if you can lengthen even higher towards the sky. Inhale, bend. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. And fold over your legs. Maybe you bend your knees, sway side to side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palms touch, look up towards your thumbs. And exhale, arms down over. Plant your hands, walk your feet back into a high plank. So maybe you're not super comfortable in a blanket and you could be down on your knees. I'm actually going to go ahead and show you this on my knees because this is a nice beginner modification. So we're on our knees, our feet are hip distance apart still, our hands are firmly planted into the mat. We're bringing our, spiraling our biceps forward so that our elbows are really nice hugged into our upper body. Inhale, and exhale, slowly lower all the way to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, glutes and hamstrings holding strong. Inhale up into a baby cobra. No weight in the hands, shoulder, neck, and head up off the floor. Exhale down. Tuck your toes, come back into tabletop, and then down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. All right, now we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins or your thighs. You're making your body really straight like a number 7. Looking down at the floor and exhale down. Inhale, swoop your arms up to rise over your head. Look at those thumbs. And exhale, swan dive your arms around. Hands to the mat. Step your feet back into that high plank. So if you feel more comfortable on your knees, you can go to your knees like we did before, or you can stay in this high plank. Spiral your biceps forward, hug your elbows into your rib cage, and exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders, fire up your glutes and hamstrings, inhale up, cobra pose. claw open wide. Smile and exhale down. Press back up into tabletop. Inhale. And exhale, tuck your toes. Down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop your arms up overhead. And exhale, swan dive down. Plant your hands, step back into your version of your plank. So this is going to be the most advanced version. So if you'd like to try it, please go ahead. But if not, do whatever you did before. You can lower all the way to the mat. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of come forward on your tippy toes, squeezing those elbows in your rib cage. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, flip your toes. Come up to an upward dog. Only things touching are your hands and the tops of your feet. On an exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back. Down dog. And whatever you were just doing, meet me in a down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet, meet your hands. Forward fold, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Now on an exhale, what we're going to do is we're going to come into, go ahead and actually an exhale, shake it out. We're now going to do our sun salutation B. So we did our sun salutation A, now we're going into sun salutation B. Stay at the top of your mat. I'm going to come here in the center to demonstrate. So inhale, arms up overhead. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, swan dive your arms down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, you're going to keep your feet together, or they can be hip distance apart, whatever is going to be more comfortable for your body. Bend your legs. Inhale, come up to a chair pose. If this is hard on your shoulders, you can bring your hands down to prayer. So you should be able to look down and see your bottom your big toes. Seated back like you're sitting in a chair. And maybe you're at hip distance apart because that's more comfortable for your body. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your version of your plank. Exhale, down. I'm going to come down all the way to the ground. Inhale, up to your version of your back bend. Exhale, fold, back down, tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale, look at the top of your mat. Feet meet hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, chair pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into your plank. Come down to the ground, whichever way you prefer. And come up into your back bend. And exhale, down dog. All right, inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your right foot to the middle of your hands. So this might take a couple tries, and if you can't do it on the first try, that's fine. Do whatever you need to do to get that foot up there. So I'm going to bring my blanket around to cushion my back knee. Bring your back knee down to the ground. Foot flush to the mat. Inhale up. Low lunge. Holding into the midline here, holding nice and strong in our balance. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes and bring your left leg up high. Planting your left hand inside of your right foot. Inhale. Right arm comes open for a twist. If you need to keep your back knee on the ground, please do so. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring your right hand back down. Inhale, exhale, bring your right leg back. To your left, move your blanket over to the side. Down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. On an exhale, bring your left leg to the front of the mat in between your hands. I'm going to bring my blanket back over to cushion my knee. Drop your back knee down to the ground. Inhale, arms up for a low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, have your hands come planted on the mat. Tuck your back toes, send your leg up, nice and strong. Planting your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, open up that left arm, left. Look up towards the sky. Once again, if you need to keep your back knee planted, you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, left hand down. Send your left leg back to meet your right. Down dog, move that blanket out of the way. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your right foot in between your hands. All right, on an inhale, we're gonna spiral our back leg to a 45-degree angle. Keep our front leg bent. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one. Hips are both facing towards the front of the mat. We've got a bend in our front knee. And our feet, they're not on a tightrope. They're kind of spread apart, okay? Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands around your foot. Step your back foot or your right foot back, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your left leg up. Spiral that back foot. Inhale, up. Warrior one on the other side. Inhale and exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left leg back to meet your right, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your right leg in between your hands, spiral the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step your foot back, meet your left, down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, left foot in between hands. Inhale, up, warrior one. And exhale, hands to the mat. Bring your left leg back, down dog. A nice little vinyasa, breath work, and come down to your knees. Good work. All right, so as a little rest, bring your big toes to touch. We're gonna go into a child's pose. Exhale, bring your arms out in front of you. You can use your blanket as sort of like a pillow for your head if you'd like. And you're gonna try to reach out, walk in front of you as much as you can. Sink your hips down to your heels. But if you're up here or like this, that's totally fine. Wherever you're at, this should be nice and restorative and feel really good for you right now. Breathing into your back body. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Crawling your hands up towards you. Move that blanket out of the way if you had it. What we're going to do is we are going to do some seated postures. So let's go ahead, swing your legs around to the front of your mat. I'm going to model this to the side, but you should still be lengthened on your mat. So you are going to bring your legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms up overhead, nice and tall. And exhale, seated forward fold. Really working on hinging at your hips first, and then letting your head and neck hang heavy. Feeling this nice stretch in your hamstrings wherever you are at today. And breathe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Seated hand-foot pose. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold over your left leg. Feeling a nice stretch in your hamstring and your right side body. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch legs. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, fold. Inhale up, and exhale, bring your feet together for bound angle pose or butterfly. Bring your ankles as close as you can into your groin, but they don't have to be super far in, just wherever is comfortable. And kind of let your feet flop open like a book. Inhale, lengthen your spine nice and tall. And exhale, lean over. Feeling that opening in your hips, in your groin. If you're like me and you're sitting at a desk for most of your day these days, we have a lot of tightness here. Inhale, come up. On an exhale, plant your feet onto your mat. Exhale, slowly roll down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest on an inhale. Exhale, bring your right leg over your left thigh, making a figure four shape. And wrap your hand in that like little triangle that your legs are making, your right hand under that. Your left arm comes around your left leg and hold. This should be a nice stretch in your glute. And if you need a deeper stretch, you can kind of bring your left leg into your body, opening up that right thigh with your right elbow. And we're going to sit here for a moment. And send that breath to whatever feels super tight or uncomfortable. Inhale. Exhale, bring both knees to your chest. Rock side to side a couple times. All right, now bring your left leg over your right, making that nice figure four. Swoop in that left arm in that triangle you've made with your legs. Right arm comes around right leg, clasping underneath the right thigh. Oh, such a good stretch. If you need it more intense, hugging that leg closer in, opening up that left hip with your left elbow. in here, sending breath to those tighter spots. It should feel nice and ooey gooey, like Laffy Taffy, stretching out. Oh my gosh, when I was a kid, I loved watermelon Laffy Taffy. So when you would get the big ones, they'd have those like fake candy watermelon seeds in them. Oh, I just thought those were the best. And actually, I am a fan of banana Laffy Taffy. One of the rare ones. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your legs down to the ground. If you'd like, roll your blanket into a nice thick burrito and put it under your knees for your shavasana, for your rest, for your dead corpse pose, the best part of yoga. So you tuck that underneath your knees. If it feels comfortable, let your legs splay open, let your arms splay open, chest proud, sink into the floor, sink into your blanket, and breathe. Allowing every stretch, every movement you just created to sink deeply into your body. A well-deserved, well-earned moment of rest. Slowly push yourself up back into your easy seated position. Bring your hands to prayer center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I appreciate you all so much. The light in me sees, honors, respects, and loves the heck out of each and every one of you. Namaste.